Hey Saggies, I'm Island Turtle. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is the monthly general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is going to be part one. Part two is also on Patreon or on Vimeo. Links are below for your convenience. There's also a Vimeo page for the full moon and new moon lives that I do on Patreon that I usually post after the fact. Check that out as well. Websites, social media, not doing personals yet. That should be everything. That should be all of it. So Saggies, let's go ahead and dive in. I just realized how dry my lips are. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. And I don't have chappy stick. I don't have chappy stick, but I have lip gloss. I guess I will use lip gloss. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm so dry. Oh, Saggy. Okay, Sag. So what I was picking up with you, I'm so dry. It's like it's already like absorbed. Hold on. Sag. It was interesting what I was picking up with you. I was getting this very committed, serious, very self-assured energy. I also saw a lot of signing of things, a lot of like writing on papers. So it could have been journaling, but it didn't feel that way. It felt very like contracts, like writing contracts, signing up for things, signing checks. You could just be like really involved in the paperwork part of your life or what have you, or you could be getting into some new investments, some new commitments. But that's what I was feeling with you. Like you're very clear, you're very self-assured, you're very motivated, and you're going for something. You're investing in something. To the point where I feel like you're literally entering some sort of contract or some sort of agreement. And even though there's like a serious tone to it, I think it makes you happy. Yeah, I feel like it brings you joy. I feel like it brings you fulfillment. So I'm very excited to see what you're getting into. Like it definitely has this vibe of like legality, potentially like helping other people, like nonprofit. I feel like it's attached to some sort of institution or organization. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty specific, and this is a general read, but we're gonna see what's coming up with you. Okay. I actually really the rose deck. So I got quite a few decks on my desk for you guys. The Rose Oracle wants to work with you. I normally say that for advice, but let's do it. Why not? Why not? All the decks that I use are linked below for your convenience, with the exception of a couple, but this one should be down there. Any messages or insights for Sagittarius? Whatever this is, you really care about it. It really matters to you. You're really passionate about it. I just, again, whatever it is, even though you're emotionally invested in it, I'm just seeing a lot of writing, a lot of paperwork. Maybe it's a business. Maybe you're starting your own business and you're getting all the paperwork done. I just keep seeing writing and paperwork. But you care about it. You really care about it. And you're excited and you're eager. But the seriousness keeps catching me. Why does the seriousness keep catching me? Whatever this is, it almost makes you feel like you're going to be making a difference. Okay. Sorry, Sag, I had a neighbor. Ooh, okay. Throat, sorry. Mother Rose is the first cut out. You have 3. Returning to each other, compassion, humanity. I guess that is kind of the vibe I was getting. It's like you're going to be making a difference, or you think this is going to allow you to make a difference. You really care about it. It matters. It really fucking matters. For some of you, it really is actually getting into public service, or getting into something, or building something, or committing to something that is meant to help other people. It kind of has a little vibe of, what's the word for this? Not spiritual warrior, that's not it. Like humanity warrior? Humanitarian, I guess? I guess that's a good word. Held, sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community, and the anointed. Answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. Yeah, it's like Sag, you're rising to the occasion. You're rising to the occasion, and whatever this is that you are, I want to say you're almost binding yourself to it because it feels binding with all this paperwork energy. And again, potentially just related to an institution. You feel like you're going to be making a difference in the world. You feel like you're leaving a legacy behind. You feel like you're going to do something that is beneficial beyond yourself. I keep hearing it matters. It matters. It really fucking matters. It matters. Some of you are getting into this with other people or another person. Definitely getting like soul fam energy there. Like, we're going to make a difference. I feel like this is for a humanitarian or somebody who's getting into their inner humanitarian. I mean, that's very Sag, right? That is very Saggy. Doing something that matters, standing up for something that matters. Okay. Oh God, I can't get over these cards. I want to read them to you one more time before we continue. So Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion, humanity, held, sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community, and the anointed. That one really stands out to me for you. The anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. Almost looks like the Chariot card, doesn't it? All right, let's move on. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. They said no. Okay. We're going to do Priestess of Light instead. Priestess of Light Oracle. A little bossy today. Okay. Your body's feeling different. They're bringing me to your body. What's going on with the body? Your body's gone through some physical changes, or is going through some physical changes. It feels really good though. I think you actually might be moving into much more of a improved vitality, improved state of physical health. Your body, I want to say your body is different. Your body is different, or it's responding to like food differently. It has different needs now. Even like you're very aware of this. But there's something about the body that feels stronger for a lot of my Saggies. Okay. All right, moving on. Opening heart, deep connections, water blessings with the energy of 11. This is 11 to me. Not saying this is all-encompassing truth. For numerology, 11 for me is a master number of awareness, which is why I think, we associate with like waking up, right? It's the mastery of self-awareness and awareness of other things. But opening the heart, this is about heart clearing. This is about dropping into the heart space, connecting emotionally, like from human to human, heart to heart. Again, whatever this is really matters to you. That's what I'm feeling. Your heart is in it. Your heart is so in it. And for a lot of you where there's soul fam involved in this, it's almost like they're pulling you into it. Like the more you're connecting with soul fam, maybe it's just one person. Maybe it's a group of people. Maybe you like stumbled upon a cause and you're like, oh, these are my people. Oh, I want to do this. You know what? Let's do this. Let's make a difference, right? It can even just be that. But the soul fam energy, I feel this like pulling, like it's inevitable. Like you can't, like you're good, like you can't not do this. Because you want it too much. It's just the call is too strong and it just lights your soul up and it just really matters to you. But soul family, I really feel like is pulling you into it. Interesting. Whew. Divine masculine. This card's been coming out a lot. Electric active power, withheld, the sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, and community. That's what divine masculine does. Divine masculine gets up, gets out, gets shit done, supports. That's what divine masculine energy does. Supports, protects, gets things done when we need to get things done. Whatever this is, you're not doing it alone. You are not, you're definitely not in this solo, but I feel like you are really in your divine masculine energy because I can feel it. You're so self-assured, you're clear, you're ready to sign, you're ready to get the paperwork. I'm doing this. You want in? Do you not want in? Do you want to help? Do you want, like, you know, et cetera, getting the word out. I really feel like you're at the helm here, Sag. You're at the helm. Now, when we have a lot of people, because I can feel it, this is going to touch a lot of people. It's not just you and one person, even if it's just you and one person starting this, or a person's getting you inspired to do this or pulling you into this, it's going to affect other people. That seems to be the whole point of whatever this is that you're so emotionally invested in or is getting you so excited, right? So when we have a lot of energies like that, keep in mind, this is a general reading. So you might not be the leader. You might be someone who stumbles across this or knows somebody who's going through this. So again, take it as it resonates. But for the sake of the reading and to not confuse you, I do feel like you are the one who is leading this. You're the one who's initiating this. You are the one who's starting this, and you're not doing it alone. Whoa. Oh. Let's see. Oh, we got 2. Setting boundaries, threshold, protection, honor with 30. And then we have angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support, energy of 6. And this is coming through with anointed. Kind of cool that angelic assistance is coming in on the anointed card. Because the anointed card, it's giving me strong like chariot judgment energy. You know, it's like heading towards the path that feels sacred, heading towards the path that feels totally aligned to your soul, heading down like the path of destiny, heading down the path of a spiritual calling or a soul calling or a mission, a passion. Like, again, inevitable is what I keep getting. Inescapable, inevitable is what I keep getting. It's very, very, very freaking powerful. And with angelic assistance, I feel like that's really indicating how much you're being led down this from your soul. Also indicating that you have a little extra divine support, which is great. The setting boundaries, this feels like a focused energy to me. Normally this card speaks of literally like, here's the line, no one's gonna cross this, no one's gonna fuck this up, right? That's normally what that card is indicating. I don't feel that. I just feel this intense focus, this intense, I'm not gonna be letting up from this path. And in doing so, you're really solidifying it. And in solidifying anything, you're kind of insulate it and give it that little protective bubble, but it's not about the protection of it. It's about how focused you are on it. The focus will allow all of that to fall into place, will allow it to be solid, will allow it to be unshakable, will allow it to be protected. It's the focus. Unyielding is what I'm hearing, actually, unyielding. If any of you have any like Sag placements like that are late degrees, I want to say like around, like definitely on 25 degree point, but like even up to like 29, the North Node, Venus, and Eris are very active with you in supporting whatever those placements are. So just a little astrology talk. Let's say you're a Sag moon, or let's say you're a Venus moon, ooh, a Mars, or can't talk, I'm sorry. Let's say you're a Sag moon, a Sag Venus, or a Sag Mars. All of that, if you're Sag like 25 degrees to 29 degrees, the North Node is supporting you, Venus is supporting you right now, and Eris is supporting you right now. All of those energies are helping us to get in our heart, follow our passions, follow our purpose, be assertive, stand up for ourselves, get in that leadership energy, and go. And that's what I see here. That is totally what I see here. So definitely for my Saggies who have, again, Sag placements that are like 25 to 29 degrees, you're being lit up by some very intense collective energies right now in a very cool way, especially if you're like a Sag moon, because there's something about that that also feels kind of exciting, because like late degree Saggies tend to be the very strongly oriented towards humanitarians or humanitarianism. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. So we're only 15 minutes in, so we got a little bit more time to actually pull more cards for you. I want to go back to the animals. So let me do my animals for my Saggies, and then part 2 we're going to get into tarot and get a little bit more specific here. Yeah, it's like your heart and soul are just getting pulled into whatever this is. It honestly feels fated to me. I keep feeling it's inevitable. Okay. Anything else for my Saggies? I knew that card was going to come out. I should have called it. I totally should have called it. It was going to be Otter or it was going to be Swan, and I knew it. I knew it was going to be Swan. Swan speaks of partnership. It also speaks of this feeling of wholeness and completion within the self. It's a feeling, perception. We're always whole and complete. It's just about remembering that we are, right? I always say that. Yeah, there's people pulling you into this. Soul family is pulling you into this. And it lights you up. I mean, it just is. It's just, it feeds your soul. It is a calling. It does feel like a mission. And you're like, yeah. Let's fucking do this. I love your energy, Sag. I love it. Let's see here. Should have called that too. I knew Dolphin was going to come out. Turtle and Dolphin coming in on the held and divine masculine. So like I said, I feel like you're being pulled into this by soul fam, or inspired to do this from a soul family member or a group, right? And you just you get in there, you get in your masculine, you're like, we're gonna fucking do this, we're gonna do this. And other people are a part of this. You got a lot of support backing you, physically and non-physically. Like, you are in your power, you are in the leadership role. This is your baby. This is your baby, or you are the leader here, or it's like you are the one that was sought out to do this. It's like only Sag could do this. You were born to do this, is how this is feeling. This feels huge, Sag. But now to have Turtle and Dolphin, Turtle energy comes out sometimes when ancestors are around. When there's a big ancestral group going like, hey, we see you, we've been here, we've been supporting you. This to me has like, not quite crone, I guess crone. It's because I don't like the word of crone. I'm going to say grandmother. It's got like grandmothers of Mintaka vibes. It's got like grandmother priestess, sort of, definitely feminine, which is interesting, right? Because it's like, here you are getting into your masculine. Of course, the masculine is supported by feminine, feminine supported by masculine, right? So for a lot of you, this is like your own energy, but I feel like it's bigger than that. I feel like it's your spirit team, or even people that are attached to this and potentially representing the individual who's dragging you into this. It's wizened, okay? Wizened, mature, highly evolved, very spiritual sort of an energy. Dolphin is the healer in this deck. Dolphin is the card of the healer, the mystic in this deck. Dolphin to me is play and fun and sensuality. Sometimes represents the inner child, but really I'm feeling it as the healer, almost like golden light is what I'm getting with the Dolphin. And Turtle to me is that like grandmother, wizened sort of energy, but very feminine, very, very feminine, supporting you in your masculine, even if it's your own feminine energy doing that. You're just ready. It's just perfectly aligned. It's perfectly aligned. Anything else for my Saggies? The focus. The focus. It's almost like tunnel vision in a way. Wow. Am I taking these? No, that's too many. I really want to say this is sanctioned. There's community. Ooh. Oh, that just got interesting. We're going to have to dissect that in part 2, but look at this. Oh, that's why that's there. Thank you. They're always talking to me. Eagle with frog and wolf. Frog is an emotional cleansing energy. Frog is letting go. It's kind of like the 8 of Cups in this deck. Eagle is kind of like the world card. Eagle comes in when we're starting or closing, which if we're closing, we're also starting, right? New cycles, new lessons, karmic lessons. And wolf is about community. It's about tribe and pack dynamics. Whatever role you're playing in that, it's about your role within the pack, your role within the group, within community, which again, community and group, helping people seems to be a huge part of this. Again, very strong humanitarian vibes. So it's like you are stepping up into your role within a group or a community or for community. It's like community is the center of this for you. But what's coinciding with that is you are coming out of a cycle. You are coming out of something that was kind of emotional, that required you to let go of some emotional attachments, I want to say. I feel I'm hearing family. That has to do with family. Could have even been just emotional pain around family. And I feel like for some reason, whatever this is that held you back, whatever held you back, there it is. I was going to say, whatever this is that you're cleansing and then held you back came out. Whatever this is that you're cleansing held you back from stepping into this role. I really want to say it has to do with family. Could be family patterns, family programming, what family was not for you, what it should have been, what you wanted it to be. I just feel pain with that. I feel grief. I feel grief and I feel disappointment, potential victim story there too. But in letting that go, you're able to step into this role now. You're able to step into this role, and the right person, the right people are sucking you right into it. It just feels like perfect, like alignment. Like you get it out of that eagle frog energy, and then it's just like click, 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 and it's just like, oh shit, look what's happening. It's very natural. It's quite a natural progression. For some of you, this is about a passion for helping people deal with things that you've dealt with, especially with whatever it is that you're releasing. Maybe some of you, it's actually getting into like therapy, right? Or something like that, where you're helping people emotionally release or heal emotionally. This is so emotional. This is very, very emotional. That frog card on you, very emotional, very strong 8 of Cups. But like I said, either way, you're determined, you're ready, you're invested, you're signing whatever you need to sign, you're writing whatever you need to write, and it's a go. They actually wanted me to say that. It's a go, Sag. It's a go. It's a go. So let's go ahead and get into part 2. If this is where you are leaving us, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found it inspiring. And again, part 2 is on Patreon or Vimeo. Links are below, and I will see you guys very soon, okay? Take care.